What is going on, guys and girls? This is GhostRobo. We're back with another movie review, joined by...
The Big Ketchup.
The Big Ketchup. Otherwise known as Noah, and this weekend we saw Monsters University, a very rare Pixar sequel, or rather prequel, that focused on Mike and Sully going through college and making their way to become king scarers, and more importantly, their relationship as they grew to become one of the greatest duos of all time, joining the likes of Batman and Robin, Justin and Selena, and LeBron and himself. What did you think of the movie?
I really liked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why did you really like it?
Well, first thing I want to point out is that the monsters were really realistic. Like in the light scenes, they were very good. They're just like so like realistic, like you could. They're so like crystal clear.
Almost grab them.
Yeah.
Almost grab them. Like the tech is so improved. If you look at Monsters Inc. versus Monsters University, just the actual CG, the actual effects, the lighting, the realism of the monsters in the world. It did honestly look, we didn't see it in 3D, but I honestly felt like I could grab Mike and Sully, and I think that the...
You can.
You really can?
You really can.
How can we... Oh, there they are! Blimey! Oh my god. Anyways, the effect is enhanced quite a bit because the environments are so much improved. They look so much more realistic and true to life, and therefore I think the monsters sort of gain this clean sheen. It reminded me so much of PlayStation 4 graphics, in fact, and that really made me pretty happy and very excited for stuff like Infamous Second Son, reaching out and grabbing Delson out of the screen. But the movie itself has not been lauded very highly. Pixar has kind of been on this downturn. Cars 2, Brave. For me, even dating back to WALL-E was not so great. Ratatouille is the last really, really good Pixar movie. But I think that for me, this recaptured a lot of the fun and colorful spirit that made Pixar really stand out.
Yeah, the lighting was fantastic.
What about the story?
The story was very good as well, and it was funny because at first Mike and Sully weren't supposed to be friends.
They were not supposed to be friends at all?
They weren't even roommates. If you've seen the first Monsters Inc., then you know Randall is their enemy. Well, first Mike was Randall's roommate and supposed to be his best friend.
There was a lot of really good callbacks, and I thought that they did a great job of not making it too blatantly obvious, like it was like really subtle stuff that if you've seen the first movie, you're like, oh, the connections, oh, the characters, callbacks, and little bit pieces and phrasings that really tied into the way things work in Monsters Inc. The story itself is pretty localized. It focuses around these scare games, Mike and Sully trying to work their way up the ranks in school, and it didn't feel as epic or grand or even emotional as a lot of the Pixar greats, which for me are like Monsters Inc., Bugs Life, Toy Story, things like that. But I thought that it was much more on track with what you would expect from them and sort of a level above the typical kids CG movie, especially in comparison to their recent offerings, and I really, really liked it. There's a huge variety of awesome monsters, a lot of clever and adorable moments, and really pretty charming. I almost teared up a couple times as well.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
No, as a stone-worth, stalwart, emotionless child of clowns.
No, but I did. I can see like where it comes from, like the connection of different.
Yeah, it doesn't elevate itself into sort of a classic place for me because of the fact that I felt it was a trite plot, and that's the only negative I can say. This overall story is kind of secondary to the individual characters themselves and sort of the interactions between them, but I will say that for a kids movie, it had a twist that I did not expect.
What was that?
The twist at the end of the movie.
I don't remember that. Oh, okay. Got it.
It was a good twist, and I did not see it coming.
That's a twist?
That's a twist.
Okay. Well, okay.
It's not like a physical twist, but it's a plot twist.
Okay, well then, yeah, it was a good one then, yeah.
So how did it compare for you compared to, I mean, you've seen every single Pixar movie and probably many more CG films in the last few years than I have, so how does it rank for you?
I say it doesn't reach like the ultimate classic rank like Monsters Inc. and Bugs Life and Toy Story. I will say though that it's like one of those like Pixar movies that you can say, wow, that was a very, not very good, but like really good movie. Really good.
I thought it was very good.
I thought it was very good too.
It held my interest throughout the entire thing. I was not bored. I mean, the part of like admiring the tech definitely played a role for me because I was constantly like, whoa, the entire movie. But I thought that there was enough like upbeatness and sort of quick hitting punches of both fun and visual fun that it kind of kept things real interesting throughout.
Yeah, and I think also that another thing that doesn't make it like the top ranked classic is because it's a sequel and
it's actually a prequel,
but like if you see a movie like after this, like the second one, like it's like the first one
never
is
live
like,
up to your first experience.
Because like it's the original, it's the top rank.
Yeah,
like,
and that's why for such a long time they just kept rolling out new IP after new IP. Incredibles, Ratatouille, Cars, Toy Story, Bugs Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo. And now we've hit Cars 2, we've hit Monsters University, we have Finding Nemo 2.
Really?
So I don't know if this is just a marketing thing or if they're running out of ideas or sort of the transition from crazy, fun, innovative studio to cash cow, but I am hopeful because this one was, like I said, leaps and bounds for me above any of their recent stuff.
Agreed.
Noah, what was your favorite part of the entire movie?
The entire movie. Well, will this spoil anything? The final scare.
The final scare. There is a very epic, almost like video game-esque final scare that is very cool. So definitely look out for that one. You can't miss it because it's the final thing.
The final scare. You'll know what I mean.
My favorite part of the movie were just some of the simple scenes that showcased, especially Mike Wazowski, the one-eyed green guy right here, just sitting in the rain or against the background, and the clarity of his character, the ridiculous realism, like honestly, it blew my mind. And while the story was pretty cute and a lot of the monsters were fun to look at, the improvement of tech from the last Monsters movie, just astounding. And so I really love that.
Very good, very good.
Without further ado, our review out of 10. I will start things off. I really did enjoy the movie, and while it was not one of my favorites of all time, it definitely cemented itself as a memorable film in my eyes, and I will give it a good score of 8.5 out of 10.
Very good, very good, very good.
And you give it?
I've been thinking about this for a long time, but now I see the true potential.
You see the true potential. You've seen the Monsters University light.
Sure. It didn't meet my expectations like my first experience of the Monsters. Obviously.
How could it?
Yeah, you can't. It's probably my favorite Pixar movie of all time, so
Really?
it couldn't. Yeah.
I think mine is a tie between Monsters Inc. and Bugs Life.
I really like Bugs Life too.
Bugs Life is like the very, very underrated like, second child. It's like the middle child in the family that gets forgotten, and it's super good.
Yeah.
Go watch it if you haven't. If you haven't seen Bugs Life, go do that right now. It's old and involves lots of creepy crawlers, but
yeah, but it's very good.
It's pretty awesome.
And some of them are friendly, so if you're afraid of spiders, they're friendly spiders in there, so you don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. Take it from Noah. So Noah, what is your final score for Monsters University?
My final score is 8.5.
I think that's the score I just gave it.
I'm not basing it off of your score.
Oh, really? All right.
Monsters Inc. got a 10 out of 10.
Okay,
so this one gets an 8.5.
Monsters Inc. is an almost perfect movie. Monsters University is not perfect, but it's still a lot of fun. I think we enjoyed it quite thoroughly. Recommend it for just about everybody unless you're very cynical, very jaded, and not into having fun and can't appreciate happy, joyful things. Then
you
probably
need to go watch Bugs Life.
No, then you'll probably want to go watch World War Z or Man of Steel instead. But anybody that has a smile on their face or wants to have a smile on their face or is willing to have a smile on their face, Monsters University is a pretty darn good use of your time and money. Clocked in a little bit short, but definitely a fun ride throughout. Well, it was only like an hour and 46 minutes.
True. What was Monsters Inc. like 4 hours?
Probably like 72. Alright guys and girls, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching Monsters University. Very good movie that we both can recommend. If you want to see more movie reviews like this, definitely hit that like button. Let us know in the comments below. A bunch of stuff coming out now that summer has officially kicked off, so we will do our best to bring it to you as best we can. These guys are a little bit goofy, but a lot awesome. I wish they had one of these of me. You could squeeze my own eyes out.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys and girls. Thank you for joining me, Sir Noakis.
Big Ketchup, you mean?
Sir Big Ketchup.
Big Ketchupus.
And until next time, guys, have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all later.
I'm the Big Ketchup!
Talk, talk, talk.
What did you wanna hear from him? He's a bloater and his horns look really weird like this. So go away, he's too scary. La 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 la. He's way too scary for you.